Right. We are live. I think YouTube is screaming at me that something is wrong, so we'll see how this one goes. But so far, more dropped frames. I think we're okay. Anybody in chat out there want to give me a hi just to let me know that nothing is busted? But I think we are good. Hello, William. How goes it tonight, buddy?
It's going good. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Getting a
Good.
little bit of super speedway action on tonight as we're right into qualifying here off the rip of the stream. So watching Wayne Ruprack currently rolling out on his warm-up lap. There's a few other drivers that have been out there so far getting warmed up. Matthew, of course, in the 25 machine. He's out there getting his first lap underway. He's actually already on his first lap, so he's coming to get a time on this one. Let's pop the results up really quick and see if we can see nobody with a time set quite yet, but again, we won't get any of this info until somebody actually crosses the line with a time, so we'll just keep an eye on this for the moment, see how they're all doing. Talladega has that start-finish line a little bit further back. That's you with a 56.3. A little bit different than the last time we were qualifying at a super speedway where all the trucks are out at the same time, huh, William?
Yeah, that was pretty wild. It was a
Yeah,
lot of fun though.
yeah. A part of me almost wanted to just do it again, but I figured
Mental.
for consistency purposes, as Kerry Brooks has set the fastest lap so far of the 8 trucks that have gone a full rotation. Jimmy Hayden up there awfully close. Andrew Hardcastle
Oh,
steals it
Andrew.
away. And then 55, 856. I mean, we're talking tenths to make the hugest difference here. So dropping more frames again, huh? See if I can.
Corey Abbott's on pole now. He's been talking a lot about wanting to get a third pole to have the record for most poles in a season. And I think he might just have it.
He has for his first lap for sure. Are they able
I
to
think
build?
it's a first lap, hot lap, I think.
No, are they building any additional speed for their second lap? You think, buddy? Or
I don't believe so. I mean, we saw Corey, we saw Andrew pull off the track at the exit turn 2 on lap number 2. And he's not that much slower than Corey, so I think it's a first lap hot lap. We'll see how fast Corey's second lap is.
yeah, let's take a peek. See.
Yeah, over a tenth slower, so it's a first lapper. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like the LAS guys didn't quite get the memo. So Trombley running a little higher on his first lap, and he's about a tenth off.
Yeah, he'll be starting towards the back for sure. I'm still most poles in a season trucks only. No, I think that's all times Six Sigma. Get some.
Yeah.
So, hey buddy, you're in chat there. How do we look? YouTube's saying I'm dropping frames. Still not 100% sure what's going on with that. But I gotta keep on going here. Okay. So 17. Okay. All right, drivers. Qualifying is over, and we are transitioning to the race now. And I'll let it do that first.
Oh yeah. Hey Ben. Well, can I also get an EOL?
So that's Jimmy and Andrew both want EOLs.
Yes.
All right, let's
Ben,
see
I
here.
have a question.
Shoot, buddy.
Yeah, Jimmy's kind of ruining that part for me, but
A pole award.
I had people talking over each other. Sorry, what'd you say, Corey?
I said if I get an EOL, can I still keep my pole award?
Yes. I don't see why not.
Oh, you mean like your points there for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
All right, sick. I want an EOL too, please.
Oh my goodness.
Pole sitter 6 in EOL, very interesting.
I mostly
If
just
Andrew's
wanted
taking one
the
as well, that
EOL,
means
but I also
Carey's
wanted the
going to
record
start
to show
first.
that that was my third pole this season. That's it. That's all I wanted. Thank you.
Your statistician up here has already been talking about it, so for sure.
I'm ahead of the game. I mean, Corey's been talking about it for a while. I was like, what's the pole record for most poles in a season? I'm like, it's 2. It's always been 2.
Yeah.
He wants his 3.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys, we got a few trucks pulling out. Somebody's going to have to go around Jimmy there, 94. Top line, you're going to have to go around the 24 because he's EOL'd. So drive right through the middle. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. In the EOL, guys, I think it's going to tell you to go to the bottom. Everybody can pull up to the position in front of them, and that's where you'll start the race at. Like directly in front, not positionally in front.
is there extra points if I get in the lead by the end of lap 1?
No, you'll actually lose points.
Challenge accepted.
Oh my goodness.
If I complete the first challenge after taking the EOL, do I get double points?
I think we'll just call it an even 0 and give you no points. How's that sound?
Can I get another EOL?
Let's let the race start here, guys. So I guess I'm not sure who it's actually giving the lead position to, but I'm guessing it's Carey on the bottom now.
I believe so, yeah. He was 5th.
Yep, that's correct.
All right, buddy. Remember, you can go on green. Restart zone does not apply for the actual start. FYI.
Yes.
Okay. Greedy bunch tonight. Yeah, it's a rowdy bunch. For sure.
These guys aren't playing.
No, they are not. We are set to go. Kerry Brooks will take us to the line. He has control now that Corey has dropped to the back. We will drop the green flag, and we are racing here at Talladega. William, take it away, buddy.
Looks like Leighton's going to get right tucked up to the 77 of Kerry Brooks at the inside line. Got going a lot better than the outside line did, and Luke Mahone not with a lot of help. Leighton's going to steal second just for the minute as Brian Beeman is second on the outside line, trying to push Luke Mahone to the point. But Kerry Brooks is going to retain the lead. Looks like he's going to clear the outside line by a couple of car lengths as Leighton Norgard is pushing him. Obviously a former plate race winner himself. So I see Corey and Jimmy working together right on the high side, maybe trying to make something happen before the end of lap 1. But Luke Mahone now right on the outside of Kerry Brooks, a good push from Brian Beeman. We'll see what the inside line has to reply about that. But I think Kerry Brooks might just have a nose on Luke at the end of lap 1.
Yeah, it looks like he definitely does. Pretty confident and firm on the bottom. Leighton all over his bumper, so very, very good job pushing 77 to his first lead lap of the race.
That's going to be a big point for Kerry in the championship fight. Obviously third, only 6 points back. He's got that bonus point now.
Oh, man, and Brian's trying to break up the two-car tandem, but it's not going to happen there. On the outside, Brian actually losing the back end of Luke Mahomes' 15 car. So that's spreading them out. Luke's going to try to come up now and cut Jimmy off, and Jimmy's going to go right back down to the bottom.
Jimmy's not having that.
Oh, man. Should we
like
remind everybody? Oh, my goodness, they're all the way up to
it's
the wall.
lap 2.
Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the whole field behind Sean Ryan just checked
3
out for a
wide.
second. My goodness.
The front three are going to pull away a little bit for the time being, although the 94 and the 51 probably going to come back.
Yeah, they sure as
Probably
heck are
before
going to
turn
try.
one, actually.
Yeah, man. Great breakaway so far. And if I sound distracted, I'm sorry. I'm staring at OBS telling me that YouTube is dropping frames and everything is bad, and then I have people in my chat that are like, yeah, everything's fine, and I'm just really confused right now. So it's like that third line starting to form again, this time with Jimmy Hayden being pushed by Corey Abbott. Luke Mahomes back there as well, trying. No, he's going to go back down to the middle lane. A little bit of a blink from the 42 as well. Speaking of blinking, Sean Ryan is the third truck in the inside lane in the yellow, and I haven't seen a single blink out of him all night so far. I mean, fingers crossed. It's like lap, 3, but so far so good.
Yeah, looks like Kerry might lose the lead for the first time in this race. Frederick Ladouceur is getting a brilliant push from his team at Matthew Tremblay. He's going to lead lap number 3. We're already 3 wide. Jimmy is not wasting any time getting to the point with Corey Abbott pushing him.
Right on. Not to take away from any of this action, but we do have some folks chatting in chat. That's gonna have to work on that wording. So got Mr. Dominic Wright and Get Some in there as usual, telling me that YouTube is wrong, and Dom's saying Jimmy Hayden is #1 for fixing his gas pedal. It looks like, so that's kind of cool. And he's saying the Dirt League will be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm thinking if we do get a Dirt League organized, it will be a lot of fun. There's a lot of folks in here with that interest. We got the SRX car confirmed, still coming, which is fantastic because that's going to be like the beast of a hybrid, short track ringer and dirt car. So super excited about that. On track, the action is not slowing down anytime soon. Oh, there's the spin.
Oh,
Caution is out. Caution is out.
He blinked and jumped up in the air. I wasn't trying to wreck him.
The
His
42.
car went
crash,
6 feet in the air
and
on my
then-
screen before I made contact.
Alright guys, I'm heading out.
Oh, Chain Mitchell got a piece of it, but
Not exactly sure what happened there, but I mean, as we can kind of see from our perspective, there's nothing. I mean, this is me spectating him, so there's the blink, and then yeah, I don't know. That's just a lot of blinking going on there.
very unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what was up with that. That's a bummer. And Luke also backed out there. I don't know. Luke got a 4X from that as well. Okay, so there was just a sandwich there.
Brian Beeman has to make a little bit of a save there.
Yeah. Alex got
going.
a 4X. Oh yeah, he's just not.
Pace car in 3 and 4.
Just
Got a little
off
piece
his-
of it. Should
spun
be
off of
okay.
his nose. Shea also got some 4X action here. I think probably from a, oh yeah, checkup perspective. It did
Yeah.
that thing though again, William, where it's like there's car contact, but it makes no registration of the contact. I mean, his car didn't move. There's no reaction to the contact with the 42. Mind you, it's light contact, but not that light. I mean, Shea's going.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm in non-freedom units. Gosh darn it, Kerry. He's going 271
God.
kilometers. I was helping PCA. I apologize for my lack of freedom units. That is massively unfortunate. About to
Damn.
get. I'm not seeing.
Someone's gonna
blinking
grill you
cars.
for that one.
Yeah. Maybe sending me an old pedals at work. Arriving Friday. Sean Ryan threw a banana out his passenger side. Okay. Fantastic news. All right, drivers. Yeah, caution was caused by some form of contact between the 24, the 42, and the Void, I think, when he returned from his voyage of blinking in and out of reality there. Obviously can't throw any sort of penalty on contact that can't even be predicted. Super unfortunate, though. But no penalties assessed for that contact. Thanks, guys. I also didn't get too much of an opportunity to talk before the race started with my stream trying to off itself before it even went and other things. But you guys do have 3 changes, so 4 sets of tires and 1 faster pair as always. And it is 70 laps to distance, which should be pretty obvious now on all of your screens. And everyone can thank Carrie because I forgot to change back to miles per hour. So I will be paying attention to everything in kilometers tonight. So thank you for carrying PCA.
Copy that.
Well, at least you got Will up in the booth, so he can tell you the numbers.
Yeah.
Why do people think we use kilometers an hour over here? We use miles. We're normal. We
Can
do use
confirm
Celsius, though, and
William
I did
said
see
that they use miles per hour, so he has no idea what they mean either. Oh gosh.
Yeah, the rest of Europe's weird. We're not.
Whack.
It's just whack. I wonder if they still...
It was just mentioned to me that half the field is Canadian.
It is?
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, we're all going for some Timmies after me.
Oh my god.
I'm
Well, that
glad
just
Tim
happened.
Hortons came over here.
Yeah.
Tim Hortons is really good.
Tim Hortons is really good. Are we going to be 2 to go, guys, or are we 1 to go? What's the call here?
One to go now.
Okay. Okay, thank you. If it gets too, I mean, I hope we don't have a lot of cautions, but if it gets too unbearable, we can talk about trying to shorten them a little bit, but this one seems to be okay, so carry on. Thanks all. Only to good half. He'll roll for some Timmies. Heck yeah, dude. Man, I had a friggin' I went to Tim Hortons for like a BLT and a lemonade slushy once, and it was like the greatest things I've ever gotten from like most places. And I was like, this guy's in there. He's like this super stereotypical Canadian, like, how's it going, buddy? And you want something else in that day and stuff like that. Super nice guy though, and man, he could make a sandwich. I was like, holy crap! I didn't realize Tim Hortons was like a Subway, but actually fresh. It was wild.
There's a Tim Hortons like 10 minutes away from me, and I haven't been there in like a year. I might have to go.
Right.
They make really good milkshakes.
I'll tell you what, William. Let's make a bet. If a Canadian driver wins tonight, you have to go. How about that?
I'll absolutely, because that means I'd get Tim Hortons, so I'll happily.
But you have to put a
take on
picture
that
of
bet.
it. You have to put a picture of it in the Discord.
I'll prove it. I'll prove
Okay, good.
that I got some Timmies.
New York
That is good. That's a good idea.
did a good thing. Did they bring it back? Because a lot of the Tim Hortons. Oh, short spell down. Oh, chat's wild. I'm not sure if you're in there, William, but there's some pretty good stuff
I
going
need
on.
to have a looky.
Yeah, it's funny.
I'll pull up the old YouTube.
You drop a penny down there, Jimmy?
No, these guys are rubbernecking or something up there.
He said rubbernecking. Bunch of nerds.
I almost had the big one under yellow.
All right, 51. Frank Leducer. Gonna bring it to the green on his right foot.
Green, green, green.
We are green, and there he goes. Almost a little bit of a spin there. Like 51 had to correct some steer, but he is off, and what a restart he got. Absolute rocket ship. It actually allows the 94 and now the 6 to line up 3 LAS trucks on the bottom.
Really stuck on the outside there.
Yeah, Mitchell's got to get to him quick and help him push. There is a huge gap on the bottom now between the front 3 there. And they're not lining up super well. They're a little mismatched there on the bottom, so hopefully they can calm down and get locked up. But it's going to be interesting getting back going again. Should I remind them now that we're only 9 laps into the race, William, or should we wait a little bit?
Or maybe. Might have to. No, they're not 3 wide just yet.
Okay, I like how you said it. It's not what you said, it's how you said it. You know what I mean? As soon as you say that, the 25 is trying to go 3 wide.
Give it half a lap.
There's Matthew trying to go 3 wide. He's trying, but he's got no help. So all he's doing is really side drafting Sean for the moment. Andrew's thinking about it. Hardcastle's going to have to almost drop to the bottom here. He needs to stay with the pack. Don't want to lose that attachment. Not good.
Yeah,
See
the
it.
worst thing you can do.
Oh, there's Sean Ryan getting that, trying to
Sean's
get some.
going up high.
Yeah, he's trying to get something going up there. Jimmy's going to
Trying
go
to
up.
pull Andrew along here. There's Jimmy as well.
Yeah, they're going to try to get something
Got a bit
going
of an
up
Abbott
top.
Motorsports coalition up there. Corey's
yeah.
there as well.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to run that top line. Oh, no, those 4 Abbott boys up there.
Yeah, it's Abbott takes on Canada here at Talladega. What a competition.
Yeah. They really don't want me having some good Tim Hortons. That's a shame.
That is a shame. Whip topping on the hot chocolates. Man, you guys are making me hungry in chat. Goodness. So we're very much 3 wide and a bunch of trucks. Oh, Leighton goes from the bottom all the way up to the top. Even Kerry Brooks thinking about it.
Kerry's going with them.
Yeah, Brian Beeman and Mitch
he believes
is
in
not.
The top side. Jimmy Hayden's pushing Sean really well.
Yeah, there's not a lot of help for Brian and Shay in the middle there. Nobody wants to go with them. They're going around one way or the other right now. And like you said, the top line with a huge push. Sean Ryan very clearly in front. Brian Beeman actually able to get in front, though, of the 51 truck. He's going to leave Shay out to dry in the middle of the track there, which is not fun. I'm sure you can speak from experience on that one, William, getting stuck in the middle. And
Oh, definitely. It is horrible. It's really, not only are you slowing down, it's also really claustrophobic when you've got lines of trucks either side of you.
Yeah,
Talladega's
got some good space, though. They seem like they're pretty decently spaced out. I mean, it probably doesn't look like that from inside the truck, but...
Oh, definitely not. But, I mean, better than being stuck in the middle of Daytona. That's even worse, though.
That's fair.
You know, being all claustrophobic.
Yeah. Well, Frederick on the bottom there, right behind Brian Beeman now pushing this second lower lane here. It's kind of like the LAS team. Brian at the front and Wayne at the back. I think that might be... Is that Landry there as well? Right in front of Matthew, I think. The 39 truck. Yeah, there he is. The 39 there. Also trying to get some traction going. The bottom actually firing back. Frederick doing a great job of pushing the 41 along. I think Brian will, yes, in fact, lead that lap as well. Take it back from Sean. The Abbott line up top, breaking up. Looks like Hardcastle kind of got kicked out. He wasn't paying his rent or something. What's up with that, William?
Yeah, I know. I don't know why poor Andrew just gets completely exiled from the top line. He's going to slot in behind Jay, I think.
You guys are ruthless
and
up
just
there.
Regroup a little bit.
Yeah, you miss one
they're
payment,
mean.
you're out of a house, man. It's just, what the heck?
Alright, so mean.
That's unbelievable. Well, they're back reformed now. Sean Ryan leading the way. Jimmy Hayden, second truck. And Kerry Brooks. Actually, I'm sorry, Corey Abbott, then Kerry Brooks. Followed by Leighton, Shay, Andrew up top. On the bottom, you've got Brian Beeman, Frederick, Alex Dupere, Stevie B. I think that's Anthony Landry. Then Matthew and Mr. Wayne Ruprack on the bottom. The 83 truck back there. That is Michael Marcotti. There's no way. That's too easy. It can't be that. I'm probably saying that totally wrong. I'm sorry, Michael. You have a cooler last name than me. Is he another LAS team? That name sounds familiar. I don't think we've. Yeah, it is LAS. So this is another one of the LAS drivers. Yeah, that's what Gary said. Half the field's Canadian.
Six LAS trucks.
Absolutely wild.
That is something.
Well, somebody had to stand up to Abbott taking over half the server. Why not those guys? Oh, you love to see it. Brian Beeman still commanding front up. There goes Frederick to the outside, the 51.
Trying to get to the lead.
Yeah. Is Sean Ryan going to push him, you think, or is he going to go around? What do we got here? Oh, he wants to go around.
Yeah, that big Abbott line. I don't think they're going to work with Lotus at all. He might get shuffled out to the back.
Oh, Matthew. Yeah, Matthew, the 25, is pulled out from the bottom line, though. He's going to try to support his buddy there. Looks like they're almost making room on the bottom for him to get right back in. Talk about the opposite of the top line. These guys
might get shuffled out here.
Oh,
the LAS boys might want to start working together in the middle. That might leave Brian Beeman vulnerable.
I don't think so. I think they were just letting each other shuffle. I think they were just letting each other get to the bottom. I think that was the plan the whole time. Even Anthony Landry, almost lifting to make space there. That's very uncommon, but I think definitely a smart move, especially this early in the race. Just kind of avoid any of the, collisions and the hardships there. And I think after all of that, Brian Beeman might still lead this lap after all of that shuffling of the bottom line. And he will.
Absolutely. Brian Beeman really holding strong on the inside there.
That's awesome. Sean's foaming at the mouth. He wants most laps led. He wants every point he can get in that 9 truck. And it's just not to be so far. But it's still very early. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that before it's not true. But here is the push from the outside, though. Now the 9 truck taking the lead back from Brian for the moment. I'm wondering if Jimmy is going to be quick to cut down once he's clear. Yeah, that answered my question. Oh, a little touch to Brian there. That wasn't smart.
Quite.
That wasn't smart at all, and that got Corey jacked up. That whole top line is going to suffer from that move. I think Brian's going to lead the lap again because of that move from Jimmy Hayden.
I think Jimmy got a little bit
It's unbelievable.
coordinated there, tripped over his own feet.
That's unbelievable. I can't believe.
I probably didn't place my car in the best way.
I can't.
Look to block the outside line. Thinks better of it for the time being.
It's kind of like the skit right now. Is what is the top line going to do that causes the bottom line to still lead the lap? The top line's got speed if they just organize. I mean, the bottom line is just super content with running straight, and they're doing a great job of it. The top line is just utter chaos.
Yeah, they seems to be tripping over their own feet a lot. Jimmy trying to push on as hard as he can. Obviously, supporting his teammate is very much in the championship fight.
Yeah, but we saw Jimmy
carry a little bit further back.
Yeah, the second Jimmy got an opening, though, he cut low. So we just don't know where the allegiance is there as Brian racks up another lap lead. When clearly the 9...
those 3 extra bonus points.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was definitely awesome. I know Brian's actually streaming over on Twitch, Murdoch's Garage. You can grab that in the Discord as well, but I'm sure it's a pretty awesome view of him staring very desperately into his rearview mirror. Ken, if you're watching me, I'm sure that's what you're saying right now to Brian is don't blink, man, because you got the whole field behind you, and I'm telling you, leading at a super speedway like this is nothing short of stressful and terrifying.
That is true, although with the advantage of leading at super speedway is that you don't have to worry about pushing anyone. As long as you can hold your line and just not look in your mirror, you'll be A-okay.
Yeah, Brian barely sneaks that lap away. That interval was 0.00 on that last one. Did iRacing catch it closer? 0.003, so not quite as close as our finish last week, but
that is true. 0.001.
Yeah, I still got to
get that. They might
that.
match that tonight.
I still got to get that file uploaded, man. I can't believe I don't have that yet. I feel bad.
Wild finish.
It was awesome. We had so much fun too, and everybody had such a great time. Something I'm noticing, though, correct me if I'm wrong here, William, but I'm watching the 94, the second truck on the bottom line. On the corner exit, he seems to almost kind of like poke out wide. I don't know if it's really to make a move or not, or if it's just like right there, like he can't see almost. And I'm just worried if they keep doing that, is that going to cause contact with the 9 and maybe the 24 because of how far up he's popping out of the corner there?
I think for now, it won't be too much of an issue because it's only lap 20. Sean Ryan isn't really going to be looking to side draft the inside line too desperately for the time being. The reason Alex is probably making that sort of move is A, vision. These trucks have such high back ends, you cannot see a thing when you're pushing. Especially when you're the second car and you have to actually shove the leader, you cannot see.
There's your
and
example.
Depending on Alex's field of view, if he's got a narrow field of view, that's even worse for him. He won't be able to see anything. But another big thing is temperature. Being the pusher, your engine really starts to cook on the oil and water side. And the last thing you want to do is blow up in the middle of the pack. So,
or at all.
I think Alex is doing that true. But, I think Alex is doing that just to get a little bit more air on the grill of his car and maintain those cooler temperatures just for the minute.
Yeah, and every time he does, too, if Steve, the third truck there, if he stays in position, it's going to kind of almost act the same way for him, because he's kind of, getting that truck off his nose as well.
Yeah.
Although the 6 did get pretty low there, a little bit of apron, actually, for the 6 truck.
Yeah,
He's
the
really
further back in the line you are, it just gets really hard to see. And well, basically, the way you gauge when you turn is just when you see the truck in front of you turn. So sometimes it's easy to misjudge. You turn in a little bit too late, you turn in a little bit too early, and that's how most wrecks happen. It's the misjudging either, where the turn is, or, if you get into the back of someone, it's misjudging that kind of accordion effect that'll happen when, the pusher will check up to not wreck the leader or whatever.
Well, we do have the 83 truck here making a solo run all the way up top now. He's got to the side of Gary Brooks' 77. Looks like Wayne Rupak's going to come out from the bottom as well. He's looking for a change of pace, maybe. Hardcastle has actually fallen off a little bit too, so a little bit of a shakeup here at the front. A lot of the lines are readjusting. You see a lot of the LAS trucks actually going up top. You can tell
the
they're in a
third
chat
line's
together
gonna.
because that's robotically coordinated. That looks like a transformer changing, man, how just coordinated that is. But I think Sean Ryan is actually going to eke out the lap lead this time. But guys, we are 3 wide. It's lap 23 of 70. Oh man, that is a little sketchy up top there. Oh, yep, and there
Oh,
goes the
he's in the
83.
wall.
Yep.
Leighton's involved. Oh, that's a big one.
Oh.
That's unfortunate. Oh, Leighton. Oh, they're still crashing.
Yep.
Jay Mitchell, Andrew Hardcastle's involved as well.
That did not go well at all.
Looks to me like the 83 just got in the wall. Yeah,
And there was
out of
just
shape.
nowhere for
Nothing
anybody.
Lediter could do.
No. Far chase here. Can I see? I don't know. There wasn't really any contact as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
I think he just maybe didn't.
Just a slight misjudging of the corner.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if the truck. I don't think so. It just kind of didn't turn
Yeah, just
there. And
pushed a
then of
little
course
forward.
there's absolutely nothing the 51 can do, even if you want full lock on the brakes and gets attached there to the back end of the 83, and then he comes spinning right into a Leighton's door, which then puts him into Wayne, and thus the accordion plays through, and Mitchell running into the back of the 25 as well, and then
Matthew Trombley did really well getting through that. He checked up really hard to not run into anyone there.
yeah, let's take a look here.
Ben, if you get a chance, can you look at my damage?
Awesome, but Shay just came by and gave him a little tap. I think he's going to be okay, as much as his rear bumper actually fell off immediately. Let's take a look at Hardcastle's damage here. I'm really not seeing any in the front there.
Yeah, it looks good.
I think he's okay. Hey, Andrew, I got you up here in the booth, buddy. I don't see any significant damage directly on the front or the rear. I'm trying to get the sides with the TV cameras, but you look pretty good, buddy.
Thank you.
Wayne, if you said something, I cut you off, buddy. Truck's coming down for pit road service. I'm having a sneezing attack. Hold that thought. That's
I
funny.
imagine most of these guys are just going to take fuel and whatever repairs they might need.
Yep.
For this first yellow. I don't know when the fuel window is.
I'm not sure
so
either.
I don't know if this might be their one and only pit stop, barring any damage. So we'll have to wait and see later in the race. Maybe in the event of a green white checkered, might see some strategy gambles coming into play.
Absolutely. Well, Shay's gonna grab his 4 tires. Sorry, my nose just exploded. That was fun. Get back out here and see Corey Abbott still. Actually, Corey, not still. He is currently the new leader after everything cycles through. Shay, Mitchell, and Michael Arcadi were the 2 that had stuff there. How many laps remaining? We're on lap 25 of 70, so 45, 44?
46, I
46?
believe. 45 at the line, yes.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Steve. I'm assuming you're related to Frederick, and I apologize for absolutely murdering all of the LAS boys' names. I am just not good at pronouncing things that sound cooler than my own. But yeah, Frederick's back there in P11 right now. If my game wants to work with me, he was just I would say maybe minorly involved in that contact with the 83 on the outside, but his 51 truck is looking a-okay. He will be back out there, ready to compete. Currently sitting, like I said, P11. The few trucks behind that are trying to catch their way back up. I guess Leighton had to tow. Is that the problem, or is he not? Not sure what the issue is with the 12, but
It might be
he's
that he had some significant damage, but he doesn't want to use his fast repair yet.
okay.
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh yeah, because he's not actually
Obviously,
across the line.
caution
So
laps.
yep.
Yeah,
No, I
caution
think
laps at super speedways are near on a minute and a half, so he's got time to
yeah
save that fast repair.
that and the fact that the start finish line is actually after the end of pit road. It really messed with me because I was like, shouldn't he be
Yeah,
on that lap? But that's not what happened.
yeah.
So into green. I'm getting told that I'm dropping frames again, guys, so I apologize again if YouTube is having a conniption or whatever's going on with that, but freaking internet out here just absolutely sucks, man, and it's very, very frustrating. Hope OBS just opened itself up on top of iRacing. Very good, very good. Yes, yes, that is what we like. So this is our lead cluster of...
Technology is so
Yeah,
fun.
oh man, I love streaming, but I've almost got 10,000 dropped frames in the stream. That's really unfortunate. Leighton's back in the pits trying to get a little bit more of his damage repaired. He's going to have to hurry around, though. They're on the backstretch there. I'm assuming he's got some good contact with some of his teammates there to tell him how much time he's got. Good stop in the pit box there. Going to try to work on more of that damage. He's grabbing tires this time, I guess. Maybe he didn't do that last
Something
time.
tells me he might have forgot to untick something, because I see no reason why he'd take tires the second time around.
Unless he didn't the first time? Because that seems like that's all he
Maybe.
was gonna do there. Okay. I apologize, guys, for the caution information. I totally forgot about that, but there are no penalties assessed for the caution on that one, guys.
That was a very quick pit stop, so...
Yeah, it looked like he
There
just...
were still some scrapes on the side of that 12 truck, but I think he just changed his mind about the strategy. Realised he was already basically at the back, so
Le
no
Douceur.
big
Okay.
loss.
Le Douceur. There we go. See, that's easy. L-A, like la, and then do, you know, honeydew, and then sir, like yes, sir. Le Douceur. That's how you spell that, or pronounce that. Very nice. Well, thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. I will try my best. I'm sure my brain will somehow uncheck that box, metaphorically, and I'll forget all of that. But we are green. Let's take a look at the front pack here. Corey Abbott's going to take it away. Huge jump from the 21 on the bottom, but Matthews really...
Oh, they're wrecking already. Beamer's in the wall.
That's
What
not...
happened there?
That's not great.
Sean Ryan's in the wall as well. That guy can't catch a break.
Let's see. Oh, man. Yeah,
I
Brian
think Beamer just came up.
I think he did too. I'm not sure what
Very
exactly.
interesting.
Sean just kind of...
Looks like Sean wanted to go 3. Beamer tried to block, and yeah.
Okay.
Very late block.
Yeah. That's not how we wanted that to go.
That is very unfortunate.
So, due to circumstances of previous races and other instances, was that you just got an all clear call, Brian, and Sean wasn't there, and was there any glitching or anything, or what was up with that?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
I don't think the spotter actually activates until they pass the start-finish line. So, yeah, he wouldn't. I don't think he would have, under any circumstances, got a call then that Sean was on his outside.
That's tough.
He probably spooked him a little.
That's tough. Man, I don't know. That's a really rough call for me, and it's funny because they both only actually got 2 X's for that.
Hey, stars in 4, guys.
It was because it was so close to the start. wasn't really netcode, so I really can't give it that.
Braking turn 4.
Yeah.
It was straight up just a hit. It just wasn't.
It wasn't a massive impact.
No. And Sean, I think, tried to do the smartest thing he could and just kind of flip him around, but he caught himself and went right back into the wall there. Golly. That's tough. Now let's see how pit rotations
Yeah.
roll out here. I mean, Ryan's already pretty much at the back. Anyways, so I guess an ELL wouldn't hurt his
Ryan's coming in
feelings
again.
too much. Yeah, I mean,
I want to get the last of that damage done.
yeah, hats off to him for continuously remember to uncheck that fast repair box.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if Brian goes for the fast repair immediately here, or if he's going to let this. Oh, that's fast repair. Just bop.
That's very much a
Right to
fast
full.
repair.
So, tell the beer man Beeman to put the beer down. That's funny. Are you guys still? I'm sorry to keep nagging you guys, but there's still no issues with the stream whatsoever because, like, I'm up to 16,000 dropped frames right now, and it's saying it's just completely crap the bed.
For what it's worth, your stream looks fine in the Discord, so I
okay.
don't see why it'd be indifferent.
I don't know. OBS and YouTube are a different animal, but that is something. All right, well, I think I'm going to have to give Brian an EOL on this one as much as I don't want to. He's already at the back anyways, so. All right, drivers, caution was caused by contact between the 9 and the 41. Well, no call was given. The 41 did just kind of sandwich the 9 into the wall, initiate contact there. There was a nose placed. And I'm going to, since Brian is already in last, I'm going to give him an EOL penalty. And we'll be good. Thanks all. Have ad block? I don't think so. Yeah, I feel you, Baker, but you can't block late too. So that's where I would draw the line a little bit. Because if you're okay with that, everybody's just gonna try to block no matter what. So, but no, golly, I think I have. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, as such viewers will experience buffering. Okay. I don't know what to tell you there, guys. I am sorry, though, if that's either way, we'll come in here and take a look. See, golly, I already got 32 views. 6 of you guys watching at the same time. Appreciate that. Hope you guys are enjoying the show as much as half of it is just me panicking about YouTube telling me apparently lies about how it's not working correctly. William's up here to set me straight and tell me to calm down and shut up. Appreciate you. So, what do we got, William? We're 30 laps into this crazy capture the flag contest. We're not even halfway. We're like 5 laps away from halfway. And currently, Matthew Tremblay is leader. Alex Dupere in second. Kerry Brooks and Stevie B, third and fourth. Anthony Landry, that's the 5th position there, third car. On the bottom in the 39. Thoughts so far?
Well, the Canadians are obviously doing quite well, dominating the entire top 6. Main thoughts, people probably just need to calm down a little bit because we've had, was that 3 cautions now in the first 30 laps?
Yep.
I think, the Avon Motorsports guys are also trying to work together, the LAS guys are all trying to work together, and I think just as they're trying to prioritize kind of working with their teammates, they end up, getting twisted up with each other or finding themselves in sketchy situations that they don't necessarily need to put themselves in at this point in the race. So yeah, I'm interested to see how that whole teamwork thing will play out towards the end of the race, though.
Interesting enough. Well, the LAS boys are going to try to get this restart going. Matthew in the 25 is going to take us to the green.
Green.
Green flag has dropped, and he did not get a great start, actually, in comparison to the 94, the 8 of Shea Mitchell.
Looking way up higher.
Yeah,
Might
he's
try
trying
and
to
go
make
three
that.
wide here.
He's trying to make that third line already. Kerry and
Big
Jimmy.
moves from Mitch.
Yeah, Kerry and Jimmy were going to go there if he didn't immediately, I'm sure, but they're there, and Corey's going to try to give the old 8 truck a push here.
3 wide already.
Yeah,
Not even out of turn 2.
Yeah, they're thinking about more, maybe. I'm not sure. There was some looking in between the mid and the high line there, and I'm like, oh, God, please don't go 4 before halfway, guys.
Big push from Corey. Shea Mitchell's going to be in the lead, I think, into turn 3.
Oh, my goodness.
That is cool.
It's very cool. Shea to the lead. 8 truck on the outside, and the Sharpie machine sees the head of the field for the first time this season. Can he bring it back to the line in first?
Cool.
A hard charge from
If
the
he can
mid
get a
lane.
lap led.
He could be. Anthony Landers pushing
Needs to
Kerry
stick
very
with
hard on
those
the
boys.
bottom.
Corey is pushing him brilliantly. He just needs to stick with them.
Yeah, trying so
Shea
hard.
Mitchell
He
leads
does.
that lap.
The 8
Let's
truck has a
go.
lap.
Nice.
Very nice. But Shea's trying to,
Just needs to
looks like
stick
he's
with
trying to
them
hold
now.
2 lanes there. Oh, Corey to the
Oh,
outside,
we're going
4 wide.
wide.
Oh, this is not good. That went from
Poor
really
Shea
cool to
gets
really scary
shuffled
really
out.
fast. Okay, now Shea does have 1 clear in the middle, and we're back to 3 wide. Still pretty intense,
Only
but
3 wide.
that's
Corey
terrible.
Abbott back to the lead again.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's actually Kerry Brooks. Looks like he's got an edge on the bottom there
wow.
for the moment. Corey starting to lose the momentum on the outside. The 94 there right in his door again. It's what Alex just kind of does.
Moving out of the groove, got Tremblay helping him. See if Landry pulls out in front of those 3. Poor Kerry might get shuffled out a little bit. Seems like Landry's going to stick to the bottom. Still 3 wide for around 7th place.
Sean Ryan finds himself right up there in his 3rd truck on the bottom. Again, I don't know how he's like a ninja. I thought he was with the Abbott guys in the back. They're all up top trying to make the top line work, and there's Sean right there on the bottom. Pennzoil truck keeping your attention throughout this race. The bright yellow, kind of hard to miss. We've still got 15 trucks contending for the win in this one. It really is anybody's race at this point as well, as we inch closer to that halfway point. Any bets
Corey
yet?
and Jimmy still trying to get something to work on the outside. Any bets? I mean, I think Kerry Brooks is definitely playing the safe game. He's very much sticking to that inside line. Obviously, the safest line to be most of the time, because if there's a crash in front of you, you've got all that apron to retreat to, and it's the shortest distance around the racetrack, so it's probably the easiest to run. Probably not going to create big power moves for the time being, but that might change in 35 laps time. The LAS guys look super strong back in the game. They see Laudiserne out of the lead, Tremblay helping him. So I definitely wouldn't be surprised to see one of those guys take the checkered flag.
Very true, very true. What's up, Big? Love to see that. Yeah, still telling me I'm just bleeding frames with 23,000 now. So we're back down to 2 wide now. It feels like everybody's kind of decided that 3 wide isn't as needed for the moment. Which, I mean, gosh, how can you argue with that this early? This has been an extremely active early super speedway race. And I'm actually kind of happy to see that a little bit. These guys are going to have heart problems later in life if they're on stress for 70 laps, man.
Yeah. Anything for that adrenaline rush though, huh?
Something like that. So, William, as a driver, and as an actually pretty successful driver in this league and other series that use very similar car track combinations, where would you want to be right now, ideal position? You're on lap 35 of 70 in a super speedway race, knowing that the Abbott boys are your teammates, so they're kind of like the back half of the field right now with a sprinkling of maybe Sean Ryan on the bottom there, second car. Where would you like to be right now if you could pick where your truck would be plopped in?
I think at this point in the race, I mean, there's only 35 to go, but that's still only the halfway point of the race. There's definitely still likely to be some more shifts in the order and the dynamic of the race between now and the checkers. So for now, I'm still playing the safe game. I would want to be leading the outside, the inside line. Leading just because I don't have to push anyone, I can hold my line, it's nice and chill, and obviously the inside line is just the safest line to be in. So I would say I would want to be roughly where Kerry Brooks is right now.
P1, yep, on the bottom. Very nice. I think I can agree with that. I think Mr. Ghost in chat there says you want to be 3 laps ahead of the field is where you want to be. Yeah, I don't think I'd argue with that logic. Being 3 laps ahead of everybody would be kind of cool. Then you can just kind of ride around in the back and just lap everything that happens. Kind of like activating cheat codes there. But since that's not super realistic, we do have, though, every vehicle you see in the picture currently has, in fact, an equal chance of winning at this point because everyone is still currently on the lead lap. That's right. All 15 trucks that are still driving have completed 36, now almost 37 of 70 laps. So that's great news.
So the outside line has kind of lost a lot of their momentum. They're now, the inside line is about 4 or 5 truck lengths clear now. So Anthony Landry's leading that line, but he's only as far up as the 83 car Michael Marcotti, I believe.
Yeah.
On the very outside, they've got Corey and Jimmy still trying to work together. They're making some good progress. They've almost cleared the middle lane. But so far, it's very much Sean remaining loyal to Carey on that inside line, maybe trying to make a little bit of a friendship happen there, see if maybe Carey can help Sean later in the race when it matters most. But we'll see how long that lasts. They're 3 wide. Yeah, exactly. They're 3 wide for 4 behind them.
They are. Stevie B, the first LAS truck there, the 6 on the bottom there. He's trying to hold on to Sean's coattail on the bottom. As you said before, the outside line led by now Corey Abbott and Jimmy Hayden pushing. Now, William, answer me this one, buddy. So obviously the bottom line is really fast, and we see these 3 truck breakaways, but it seems to be faster when everybody is kind of hooked up. But then you'll see this situation where like Corey and Jimmy will be able to almost fly up and take the lead just with 2 of them. Now, why does that work the way that it does?
Well, it's all to do with the banking of the track, especially at a track like Daytona or Talladega, where the banking is so extreme. It's around 30 degrees. It means that when you're coming off of the outside of the track down to where the track sort of flattens out, you have so much more momentum. It's like you've essentially rolled a massive snowball off a mountain. You might speed your carry. You see Corey blowing by Anthony Landry there because he's probably carrying around 5 or 6 miles an hour more speed.
You see a Leighton also into the back of Jimmy there.
Duration of the corner.
Oh, man.
See, Corey and Jimmy have cleared everyone.
Oh, man. Jimmy is
about 5th in turn 4.
Golly. Jimmy is so quick to cut down to the bottom, too. It's
there's a
little contact, the 51.
Oh, Frederick's in the wall.
Yeah, he touched the wall there a little bit, trying to dance around. They both tried to split Corey. The 39.
Corey's trapped in an LAS sandwich.
He is. He's got his buddy Leighton up top there. As Leighton looks like he almost backed off a little bit. I'm not sure if they're giving up on the run or if they're preparing to let Corey go wide there. The 25. Now, yeah, the whole LAS team is thinking about going high, and they have. It's so funny to watch all these different team dynamics and how they just keep finding each other. It's so crazy. It's like LAS looks like a transformer to me. These guys just appear. Just like, oh, we teleport high, and then there we are. Corey Abbott.
They definitely want to be bunched up together.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing if they can create their own little line and streak off into the sunset, never to be seen again.
Absolutely.
But I'm sure the Abbott boys will have something to say about that.
I'm sure.
Jimmy getting a massive shove from Carey.
Yeah.
Carey definitely knows how to push at these tracks.
Oh, the 39, low contact there with
the
77. Carey can't go too much lower than that, Anthony, so you're going to have to hold on, buddy. Tiago, I see your comment there, buddy. You want to give Brian a front of line penalty instead of an end of line penalty.
I could get behind that.
Yeah. I'm sure he'd probably be cool with it too. Should we throw the yellow right now and just give it to him, you think? Or you think they'd be a little upset with me if I threw a yellow flag right now just to give Brian the lead? I honestly don't know if maybe Brian's actually a little content back there. I don't know what it is. I don't like being up front in these races until towards the end when I kind of mount my charge, unless I'm like trying to practice charging to the front just to see, you know, what my capabilities are. I kind of like to stay more towards the back, but I'm also not as successful of a race car driver as you yourself are, William. So, or say, virtual race car driver.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've largely the same approach. I'm just trying to survive the first
Yeah.
69 of 70 laps, so I'll very
Yep.
much be sticking to the inside, minding my own business.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll worry about positions when there's not much really to lose,
Yeah, well, a 39
other
truck.
than a couple $100,000 worth of race car. They're 4
Oh,
wide for about
man.
7th place.
Yeah, Leighton and Sean just smacked into each other there too. I'm not quite sure how that didn't end in one of them going around, but it didn't. Somehow they just kind of freight trained 39. I'm not sure what's up with that, but somehow Corey finds himself in front of Jimmy on the bottom, and LAS is 3 deep now. The Leighton had that split up, and now he's trying to find his way in on the bottom. He just keeps falling further and further back in that middle line. Oh, Jimmy and Corey going to the middle now, trying to give the 12 some draft. It opens up the bottom though. Terry Brooks with Sean Ryan pushing.
Yeah, any extra trucks you can get in your line, the better. It gives you that little bit more momentum. So they've pushed LAS right up to the high side. Jimmy's shoving Corey. They've now picked up a Leighton. What was going to happen if Corey and Jimmy didn't come up is Leighton would have just fallen back like a rock and would have ended up probably on the outskirts of the top 10, right on the bottom. So they've picked him up on the middle lane there, trying to see if they can get all 3 trucks clear and maybe move all of them simultaneously back down to the bottom lane. Or whether to see if they can clear all the LAS trucks and block them.
Yeah,
Very
it's kind of
interesting to
crazy that
see.
they did that, and that was such a smart move. I saw it at first, and I thought Kerry and Sean were going to freight train those two, but Leighton was able to catch right back up, and now you've kind of got like these super teams on the top there, the 3 LAS and the 3 Abbott trucks, middle and top line. They're starting to fall off, though. It fluctuates.
Hi, Sean.
There's,
Hi, Corey.
it definitely
How's it going?
fluctuates. Oh, boy.
We're the best of friends.
Oh, you know.
Just hanging around.
I got you. I want you guys to understand that Corey is
Yeah,
having this
rush hour
conversation.
traffic through New York City right now. You know, it's all good.
Yeah, at 180 miles. I'm sorry,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
293 non-freedom units miles per hour. I don't know. Gosh darn it, Kerry. I forgot to set that back, man. Oh my goodness. They're doing this 3 wide. Corey's the front
Hope you
truck.
have car insurance.
Oh gosh. Oh, Leighton gets super slippery there in the
Protect
middle.
yourself from mayhem, like me.
Oh boy. Well, at least they're having fun. I just hope that they remember to turn. Oh, Landry in the 39. He's going to pull out and go up top.
He wants to help those LAS boys, give them an extra truck to work with.
Yeah, that top line is starting to connect together like Lego pieces.
Yeah, Leighton Norgard for some reason fell off of the back of Jimmy Hayden there for a minute. Maybe he's trying to pick up someone like Brian or Andrew just to add another truck to their arsenal. I think both of them have moved down to the middle lane. Alex Dupre trying to side draft, and Brian goes right down to the bottom lane. But Andrew Hardcastle, you can imagine, will go with his teammates in the middle.
This casual 3 wide is just wild to me. These guys are doing such an amazing job. This is not easy, guys. I don't care who tells you. It is so hard to be even remotely competitive 3 wide like this, and these guys are dip, duck, diving, and dodging as Jimmy gets loose. Boy, the Leighton pushing him. The 24 truck manages to save it there. You saw the 24 truck get sideways. How do you do that? That is unbelievable. So 100 kilometers per hour is 60 miles an hour. That was 300 kilometers, 180 miles an hour.
Yeah,
My
these
goodness.
boys giving everything.
These look like the Mass Pike this weekend. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize you guys were going 180. Those Teslas are fast though, aren't you? Love to see it, man. Oh, wall contact, the 51 again. Just touching the wall there. I wonder if he left his drink up there and he's just trying to grab it or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
The second
maybe.
time he's just kind of tapped it. He's doing great though. Bottom split official will show you it's hard to go single wide anywhere. Yeah, well, these guys are not that. This is quite an awesome group of drivers. So win, lose, or draw on this one. It is a show every week. Lots of respect here. We still got a little bit to go.
Lots of very talented virtual race car drivers here.
Yeah, man, lots of skill differences too. There's a pretty big gap in experience, and you know I say it every week, but we do a great job of keeping it interesting. Oh, there's the blink from Sean Ryan. Oh, we don't want that. Put that away.
No. Let's not do that.
Yeah, if he gets
Let's
spun,
discourage that before it gets too bad.
if he gets spun in front of the whole field again, I might cry. I might cry. I'm just saying. He has run.
He's done so well to get to this point
He's so amazing.
in the title fight.
What a freaking wheel,
In his first full season.
What a freaking wheel, man. I think working with Kerry so much at this point, you might as well put a Ford badge on the front of that truck and sign him over. Take him away from having going 180, but we were going 80 in the middle of a snowstorm. That does add that, like, you know, going through space effect. It kind of makes you look like you're going warp speed or something, so that's kind of cool. Lots of snow everywhere. Places that there isn't usually snow and places that there is usually snow. Lots of snow across the U.S. the past few days. For sure, I had quite the ride home last night myself, but, you know, hashtag hit the Subaru, so totally fine.
Completely impermeable to any kind of weather conditions. It's a Subaru.
Well, you're not impervious to other people on the road, unfortunately, and that was what almost did me in a couple times. But as far as what's in my control, just go slow within your limits, because all-wheel drive does not mean all-wheel stop. And do what you can, man. Put on my dating profile that I am a semi-professional fake race car driver. That's awesome. Casual ride in the Millennium Falcon. Absolutely. Well, that outside line is really starting to get some momentum. You see a Leighton still with the damage on the side of the 12 truck there, so he still hasn't used that fast repair on that earlier contact, but it doesn't seem to be hurting him at all. He's all over the back bumper of Jimmy Hayden there, who is pushing Corey Abbott currently. I think at the moment, yeah, advantage still Corey on the top. Kerry is right there, though. We've been too wide for a little bit. I don't want to jinx it, but we do have only 25 laps to go. So, William, what is the go time? Where is the cutoff where it's time to make a move at a track like this?
I would say, considering how things are changing on like the flip of a switch almost, I would say you could give it until about 5 laps to go. I would say that's kind of the point of no return, where you are at that point is likely where you're going to finish. You have to start making your moves then and there. Otherwise, you'll just be left behind. It's, you know, still got 20 laps to go. There's still time for things to happen, for, you know, collisions or incidents or, you know, any kind of shake-up. But
yeah, pit
when it
stops
gets
too,
to it,
yeah. I would think that they're probably not good on fuel. I don't know for certain.
I honestly don't know. The thing is, there's been a lot of different leaders, so everyone's been saving fuel at different points.
Yep.
So there might be some that have, some that haven't gotten the fuel. It might be pretty touch and go. Maybe someone's arm's gonna itch just to force a pit cycle and make sure everyone's safe.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't itch too hard though. We don't want a big crash. I don't want to see that. That would not be fun.
That would not be fun.
Tiago classic. They asked me if I had a degree in theoretical physics. I told them I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said, "Welcome aboard." I love those theoretical degrees. I've got like 8 of those. And being a broadcaster is not one of them, so no refunds. Sorry, guys. You got duped. Good thing William's here.
Yeah, I've got my theoretical degree in chit-chatting. Well, it's not theoretical.
Theoretical degree
I
in
passed
drop.
up in my class.
It's not theoretical degree. It's actual degree in drop frames, apparently. Up to
Yeah.
whopping 32,000 drop frames. 13.2% of my stream apparently is falling off a cliff somewhere. Couldn't tell you where, but
Very interesting.
it happens, man. You know, on those big jobs.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, these guys are still behaving for the most part. Excuse me. A little bit of a mix up there. A little bit of a gap behind the 4th truck on the bottom there, behind Landry. It looks like Marcotti's trying to catch the 83 truck back up a little bit. I don't have any data. I'm not sure. Are you looking at anything, William, that'll tell you who's led how many laps or anything like that? I don't have that data. Wish I did.
I do not on me, but seems like Carey's probably led the most, I would imagine, especially over these last handful of laps. He's been very solid on that inside line. Sean's been giving him a brilliant push.
Yeah.
Corey, Jimmy are late, and they've been fast. I mean, Corey's gonna lead that lap, but
You know, Brian had a
I
few in the
don't
beginning, and he
know.
was trading back and forth with Sean a little bit too. I'm not sure if that's quite as much. I think you're right. I think Kerry probably does have the most, or close to the most, for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely got a few under his belt. And those all important bonus points when the championship is as close as it is could make all the difference come Kansas.
Yeah, this could definitely be the big impact race for sure, right? Because you've got a lot of guys that, you know, have a lot better luck at some of the coming up tracks that we have after this week. But this really is the true wild card of the season outside of Daytona and maybe the road course. So, you know, your finish tonight may dictate the season going forward. I mean, you could say that probably just about every week, but tonight definitely has the opportunity for a big roll of the dice for sure, as these guys are still 2x2. The top line, though, has all but fallen apart. It is now just the 3 Abbott trucks, the 21, the 24, and the 12. Shea Mitchell in the 8, 4 or 5 car lengths behind Leighton there up top. So very much single file on the bottom at the moment. I'm not sure.
Corey's going to move down, and he's going to lead the inside line now.
He is.
See how much that affects Jimmy and Leighton up at the top.
Oh, Kerry goes really wide there. Almost enough room for Sean Ryan to be right under him, but he wasn't close enough, and I'm sure he probably wouldn't make that move at this time. Now
So Jimmy might now clear Corey. It might be a case of all the other guys.
I don't know. Kerry got a heck of a push. Yeah, Kerry got a heck of a push in the back of the 21 there, though. I think that's actually going to grant Corey that lap as well. The 21 truck now leading on the bottom. And talk about a lot of momentum from the 21 truck. A win last week, and he's just been up front all night tonight. Now leading the bottom, which we would think is, for the most part, probably the stronger of the 2 lanes when applies. Although Shea did get back to the rear bumper of the 12, so that's going to help those guys up top. I'm sure Jimmy will do something very similar to what Corey did the second he gets clear on the top. These guys are not afraid to just shoot the bottom. A little blink from Sean there. That's not super cool.
Don't do it. No blinking. Stop it.
Yeah, not allowed. Internet, don't you dare. We've had our snowstorms. We're done. You can be stable. Give us like 30 more laps. I don't even think it's that many. It's like 20, 24?
14.
14. Oh, wow. Math is intense, dude. Did not major in math, Dom, just so you know. It wasn't broadcasting, and it sure as heck wasn't math. Good Lord. Jimmy Hayden trying to cut to the bottom, and he does. The 24 truck.
Corey Abbott.
The 24
now Leighton Northern and Shea Mitchell are going to be by themselves on the top. We'll see what they can do.
Wonder if you'll see Corey duck back out in front of him as soon as he gets clear of the 12. If that momentum goes that way. Andrew Hardcastle to the top now. The 22 truck going to try to go up. It seems like 3 is all they need. It seems like 3 is all they need on the top there, though. They keep getting an advantage with a 3rd truck. I'm not sure if Andrew will be able to side draft his way to victory on this one or not.
He might be able to. He will be getting a slight draft from Shea and Leighton. And he is making his way up there at a rapid rate of knots.
Oh, man, he's going for it. Andrew Hardcastle with just an absolute rocket launcher. Absolute rocket launcher of a shot. And
he's in the lead of the race.
He pulled a Leighton with him. The 12 truck to the bottom as well. Shea now all alone up top. Likes of Kerry and Sean Ryan are now back for, I think that's 5th and 6th now. They have fallen down. That is an unbelievable move from the 22.
He just overtook the entire field in like a mile.
Oh my goodness.
That is unbelievable.
I mean, that was intense, man. I don't know. Hardcastle, you could have won at Bristol, and this still would have been the coolest thing you've done all season, man. That was awesome.
Pitting in.
Oh, and we got some pitting happening.
Pitting in. Oh,
77.
Very interesting. So they weren't good on fuel.
Oh, and he's all alone, too.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, that is tragic for the 77.
That's heartbreak.
Oh, that's super unfortunate.
I think all those laps that he's led must have burned off more fuel than everybody else.
Yeah, but judging by the fact that we've only got
really unfortunate.
We've only got 10 laps to go. Let me take a peek here. So last time Hardcastle pit was lap 29. Last time Kerry pit was lap 24. So you're talking about a 5-lap difference with draft. I don't know.
Depends how much Andrew's been conscious of his fuel saving. He's definitely not going to be conscious of it anymore, leading the entire race now, but he might have saved enough. That might have been his go point where he knew he was good on fuel. And so he just decided, I'm going to overtake the entire field now.
Well, here comes Shea
What's
to
his
the
more
bottom as
coming?
well.
Che, I think LAS boys are coming with him. Yeah,
They
Steve,
are, lots of
Anthony,
trucks.
Frederick.
Oh, Shea
That's the
Mitchell.
entire LAS team.
Shea Mitchell was hit with a speeding on pit road penalty. That's a black
Oh,
flag
that's
for
unfortunate.
the 8 truck. He was having a phenomenal race up until this point, so that is definitely not. Oh, he wanted that overshoots
Oh,
his
and he
pit box a
overshoots the
little bit too.
box.
Sean, you're starting to jump for me just a little bit.
Oh no, stop it, Sean.
We do have this 5-truck breakaway at the front here. Hardcastle in the lead with the Leighton, Jimmy, Corey, and Sean. This is your top 5
The entire Abbott
currently.
Motorsports team covering the top 5.
Sean, we're pitting this time. We're pitting.
There you go. There's your teamwork. Don't wreck each other.
But
At the line, we'll check to see if we have any
You'll
flags.
get in cleanly.
No. Nobody has any flags. No issues there. Keep an eye on Kerry Brooks now as he seems to be just about catching up to the back of the LAS trucks, maybe. Seems
I don't think he's going to quite get there. They'll be drafting off each other. They're going to pull away. Poor Kerry pitted all by himself, and all the while, the boys that were drafting together just gained so much time. He's essentially gone from first to last because of that. He's about 20 non-freedom units per hour slower than the rest of the field in the draft. He could be getting laps before the end of this race, if there's no yellow.
I don't know though, because I'm looking out his front window right now. These guys are still on the apron here. I think he might have a chance.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but for some reason.
Cycle through.
Yeah, for some reason.
I think that Corey up there.
It is Corey. Corey right in front of him.
Yeah,
there.
he might just about be able to latch on. The 3 most of those guys, they're already pretty tucked up together.
They are. There's going to be a little bit of a blip here as they kind of get close.
290 though.
Yeah.
I think Kerry might have just got a lifesaver.
Yeah, 285.
285.
Yeah, Kerry does.
Kerry will just about be okay, I think.
Yeah, we're hoping and praying the 77 can catch. Here,
He is still catching up.
Still
yeah.
193. Yeah, so he's still just barely got a little bit of the draft. I'm not 100% sure why Corey didn't have such a good pit, but this is Corey, Brian, and Wayne Ruprack, actually, this group of 3 right in front of him here, so not 100% sure why that happened. Up at the front, though, this is your battle for the lead. Stevie B on the bottom being pushed by Landry and some LAS teammates.
LAS have done very well.
Up top, though, that's Hardcastle being pushed by Sean Ryan, Leighton, and Jimmy Hayden. Going to be 8 laps to go at the line here, guys. This is still a pretty intense battle up front. A couple names might have been switched around, but the pace is the same.
stay high for you guys.
Oh, that's
Courtesy there from Che.
Yeah, that's a great sportsmanship by the 8 truck there to stay out of the way and not get absolutely steamrolled by the rest of the field. Although I will say, I am a little disappointed in him getting that penalty there and falling out because he was having such a great race. Time for the GWC, LOL. Oh, Baker, don't jump the gun yet, buddy. Get me to that white flag, and then they can scream at each other all they want to because I can't do anything. Get me there first. Oh, the 39 on the apron there.
He goes to the apron. I think he's dropped to the end of his team's line, maybe.
I don't think the 39 is he LAS? Maybe he is.
I think so, yeah. I think he is part of that team.
Okay, yep. You are correct.
Yep.
I didn't realize Landry was part of LAS, but good. Okay. For some reason, I didn't specifically think he was, but well, let's see here. So, Sean Ryan and Jimmy
Got a bit of a
Hayden.
shake-up now.
Yeah, dropped low. Leighton and Andrew on the outside, the 22 and the 12. Little drama.
He might be getting shuffled
2
out.
weeks ago at Bristol between the two, and now they're all they have on that outside line as it's just a freight train on the bottom. Lots and lots of speed getting carried. These guys are going for a fist fight now. The LAS teammates, yes, Stevie B, Alex Dupere on the top. Now trying to go around Hardcastle
They
and
tried to block
man.
Hardcastle. Hardcastle, they're going to go 3 wide again.
Yeah, I don't know if this one's
There's
going
only
to work
2
out.
of them, though.
I don't know if this one's going to
I
work
don't
out as
know.
well as getting shot out of a rocket a couple laps ago. That might not be.
This is great for Sean Ryan, though, being pushed to the lead by his teammates. That will be massive for his points to close the gap back to Matthew Tremblay, who is sitting 4th as we run.
Yeah,
Kerry
but
Brooks with an
there's a
unfortunate pit cycle.
little bit of contact there. The 94 does a little cheat up move and it hit Hardcastle there in the 22. Everybody's good for the moment. Yeah, it's funny though because, and as much as it pains me to say it because I know he's everyone's hometown hero, but Jimmy Hayden is not the truck I want behind me at the end of the race because he's going to do something, I think, to get around. He's very last-minute move-esque, and so I don't think he's the one, as you see, he's already tried to make a move to get out in front of Sean Ryan and ended up getting tacked on to the front of Alex Dupert, the 94, who will more than likely go high here, or maybe everybody else will
Only
go
5
low.
laps to go now. It's go time, I think. We definitely see some 3-1 action. Leighton Norgard, maybe a little bit of a look.
Tiago
Hardcastle,
says, I
there
was
he
promised
goes.
a big one. Where's the big one? Well, buddy, it may or may not happen. They don't always happen, but when they do, they're usually pretty intense. So,
Oh, that's gonna kind of let off there.
oh,
Jimmy Hayden picks up Andrew Hardcastle. That could be big for the other motorsports team up there. Alex Dupert left all by himself.
oh, and Sean Ryan's going to get
The
absolutely
LAS
left
boys are going
out
to pick him up.
at middle lane, constructing itself there. But the 39 of Landry right to Sean Ryan's bumper. That was a huge push from the 39 on the bottom.
Ladu Cerno in the lead. Tremblay.
Oh, Tremblay trying to get down in front of Sean. He can't do it.
Every point matters at this point.
Oh man, I'm telling you that
Well,
that
how
push
much
from
are they
that
willing to
39.
risk?
Oh man, that push from that 39 was impressive. Sean Ryan was gone. He was dropped out, and the 30 and Landry came right up and just shoved him right back into contention, all with one push. Man, that was awesome from the 39. But now
Andrew Hardcastle giving a brilliant push to Jimmy Hayden there. It's in the truck length clear of Frederick Ladouceur, Tremblay in tow with him, but Sean Ryan just about sticking to the inside of the 25.
oh, the 25's trying to
Not
shut the
letting
door.
him clear.
Not quite. The 51 in the
Tremblay
middle.
knows how valuable it is to keep Sean Ryan behind him. Sean Ryan's got it all by himself.
Oh man,
The LAS boys go right round him.
he just doesn't have any friends right now, and it's really unfortunate. Trying to get hooked up with his buddies up
That
top,
might be the
maybe, but
move
there seems to
for
always
Tremblay.
be a shield of LAS trucks in between Sean and the rest of the Abbott Motorsports up top. He just can't quite get to him. So now he's stuck fourth
Lens
truck
now
on the
through the
bottom.
middle.
Yeah.
Stevie B with him. The Abbott guys are just falling back a little bit. Leighton Norgard isn't quite tucked up to Andrew. Andrew's still trying to push Jimmy.
Yeah, they've lost a lot of momentum
See
though.
what they can do. It's an LAS 1-2-3. Sean Ryan still there contending, but there's not a lot he can do.
Gonna try to go middle. Will he go all the way high in front of Jimmy Hayden?
will
If the run is there, he
alongside
will.
Alex Dupert. He will. That's his help for the rest of the race, I think.
Yep, Jimmy with a
Hayden's gonna
huge
start pushing to
push.
the point. They get a bit of an accordion effect up there, but they keep it straight. 4 trucks now on the outside. That might be big for the Abbott team. Have to wait and see. But it's an
hoping.
LAS 1-5.
Yeah, but the run is with the outside lane here now. Sean Ryan did get a little bit of a draft off the 6. Now he is
2
trying.
laps to go now. Big blocks are going to start getting thrown here. Tremblay knows that he has to keep Sean Ryan behind him at pretty much any cost, but Sean Ryan is flying
Look at that
with a
move.
push from Jimmy Hayden.
Look
They
at
have
that
a
move.
big run off the high side.
To the outside.
Sean Ryan to the lead.
100%. Jimmy Hayden still pushing very aggressively into the back of the 9
Wants to
truck
get
here.
Sean as clear as he can.
We're coming to the
They're going
white
to come
flag
back on the
here.
inside now.
We're coming
They
to the white flag
certainly
here.
are.
Oh man. This is going to be something else. The rest of the field, just to update, I believe Kerry Brooks seems to have fallen off the back of the 3-car train between Wayne Ruprack, Corey Abbott, and Brian Beeman there for 10th, 11th, and 12th, respectively. Kerry's in 13th. Nico Marcotti is in 14th, and
4.28 kilometers to go.
he is actually, yeah, the 83 is actually right in front of this pack, so hopefully that doesn't have any effect on the final lap here, but we are on the white flag lap. As
Mike,
called.
can you get off the track or go below the apron? Let us by.
He's going to try to go.
He's gonna go high, I think.
Oh boy, this might get ugly.
Frederick Ladders, but on the wrong end of some photo finishes. Might be on the good end of this one. He's over a couple of truck lengths clear of Sean Ryan. Sean Ryan almost turns him.
The bottom line loose.
Sean
Oh, there's the
Ryan.
contact.
Whoa, reckon Trombley saves it. Leighton's in the wall. They're beating him bang into the line.
There's a 2-car drag race to the line, and Frederick does it.
Gets it.
Medusa finally
Sean
won
Ryan's
his
got the
photo
turtle for
finish.
second.
Oh my goodness.
Very on
What a
brand.
finish.
Oh man.
Very, very close. That might be another, maybe not quite a record breaker.
Goddamn, another photo finish.
Not
I'll
quite
take it.
Texas, but
Sorry
certainly
to
close.
those that did not.
Wow. What a crazy race. That was unbelievable.
That's a big point stay for Sean Ryan as well in second place. But Frederick's first win in the Oval League. Going to be something to celebrate for the LAS boys.
Yeah, I'm surprised too because a lot of the LS guys have gotten a win. It was Matthew got one, and I think it was Alex Tupper who had won. The 94 truck won the buzzer beater at Daytona, I believe.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
LAS know what they're doing at super speedways, it seems.
it does seem that way. Sean Ryan, though, so close to pulling off that finish. There, we'll take a look at it at the line, but here's your photo finish. I mean, not quite as close as last week, but man, you're talking inches still. That's crazy. So I'm gonna try to maybe dissect a little bit of what had happened here at the end. So that's the first 4X. So the first 4X is the 25 making contact with the rear bumper of him there. He got hit actually. It looks like there was just a lot of contact. The 94 also pushing. The bottom just kind of jackknifed, so to speak. Jimmy Hayden as well for the 4X into Sean Ryan. Let me try to see if I can far chase this here, and we'll kind of go in almost a slow-mo. Okay, so you see what had happened was the 25 went wide and hooked the 94, which shot everybody kind of up in, and Jimmy coming down, Leighton getting clipped here, being sent towards the wall. These two bouncing off each other. The bottom line spinning. There's your two truck breakaway up at the top. Hardcastle backwards to 25, still pirouetting. 94 is going to end up coming away third up there behind those two. And then Stevie B come away fourth. Jimmy Hayden and a Leighton at the line. That is going to be a Leighton just barely edging out Jimmy for fifth place. That was pretty hectic, I have to say.
That was a wild race, but it was a lot of fun to watch, certainly.
It certainly was. Well, let's maybe jump up and see. Is Kerry still chatting, or did everybody kind of leave me? I think Kerry kind of bounced away there. I'm not sure if we have any post-race interviews or not. See anybody up there? Maybe nobody wants to talk tonight. Well, let's see here. I need to step away for a moment myself and take an IRL pit stop. Let's take a look at Fred's cool down lap here. We'll keep an eye on him maybe and see if he gives us any burnouts to talk about. I will be right back. think I made it back just in time.
It's some pretty solid burnouts.
Absolutely.
See the overall general chat's now filling up just a little bit.
Oh,
The
boy.
iRacing general chat, I should
All
say.
right. All right. Let's bounce our way in there, shall we?
Absolutely.
Bum,
So
bum,
Alex
bum.
got to run.
Ooh.
Ah, there it is.
Hello.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, guys.
Man, it's crazy what happens when you have a great race for 69 laps.
Nice.
Everybody just is like, wow, nice, and then they just forget how to drive.
Let's see here.
I
Oh,
have
wait, we're
a
still on
question.
stream.
Okay.
Oops.
Talk to me.
How much were you guys freaking out when I went from last to first?
A lot.
I was losing my absolute
lot.
marbles.
A lot.
I
That
was like internally I was just caught between like 6 minds. I was like, they're checking up to let Leighton in. Like they're off the gas. Do I just go around? I can just go around. And then I checked up. I was like, well, I lost all my momentum. And then you guys kept checking up. I was like, I could have still went around.
Wow.
Yeah, no, when Corey pulled in, they checked up so hard. I'm like, okay, when they do this the next time, I'm just going.
I mean, you
Yeah.
didn't believe me when I said it was me. And you're like, no, it was real bad. I'm like, yeah, because I jumped in.
I didn't expect it to be that massive though. We went like to
Oh, it was.
170. It was so bad. I'm like, if they do this again, I'm just going.
I hopped in front of Carey. There was like a good like car length and a half between Carey and I. So he got a run, and then I cracked the throttle a tiny bit, and he just mowed me down in an instant.
Did I actually beat Leighton to the line that lap?
I can go look. I don't think you
I
did.
do
guys
have
remember
a
what
lap
lap it was?
led,
Okay.
so I don't think you did.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, that's a photo
Yeah.
finish for the.
Do
for
me a
that lap.
favor. Go to the start of lap 57. Just look at the line. Look at Jimmy and I.
Lap 57.
Yeah, the start of lap 57, right at the line. The end of 56. Dead even.
Let's see here.
Yeah, that do be pretty even.
That's
I was also
badass.
like, it was also good for us at sometimes, like, to shaft each other, so we could control multiple lanes.
I thought I was cooked. I got hung out to dry so bad with 5 to go. I was like, God
That was
damn.
me. I was also just like, I'm like, it's late in the race. I'm trying to lead a lane, you know. I'm
Yeah,
like,
no,
sorry,
I mean
buddy.
that's
Like,
At the
fine.
end,
I
I was
just
like, I'm just gonna push the hell out of you because like I need to beat these guys. And
yeah.
fair
I
enough.
mean, just like at the end, like you shipped me, and I was like, all right, cool, whatever. He's still gonna just hang down on my door, and we'll just prevent anything. And then you went up to the 3rd lane, and then there was like 2 lanes that were like 3 cars ahead of me. I was like, cool. And then I lost all of my help, and I went all the way to the back. I was like, well, that sucked.
We felt very bad for you up there.
Well,
Well,
I
not for
That was a
kept,
great
me.
race
I kept-
until turn 4.
I kept being absolutely terrified that he kept blinking. That's what was scaring me. The once in a while blink from Sean, I was like, please go away. Please go away. Like, don't do that again. Thank
He was
God.
I
pretty
had-
slow for me most of the night.
I had everything closed. iRacing is the only thing running on my computer
I think
for that race.
yeah, I think yeah, my stream, I mean, there's people in there watching it and everything, but my current drop frames is 48,031, 14.4%. And so apparently my OBS was just not having it, but nobody in chat at any point said anything other than it looks fine to me. So I'm like, okay, I don't know.
Yeah, there's some network stuff going on tonight because I was getting
Okay.
almost 50% drop frames until I stopped my stream.
Okay. So I guess what I would say is then, from my experience, is it might actually be okay. It might just be YouTube freaking out, but yeah, OBS is just having a conniption about the drop frames, and of course that, not my best broadcast tonight because I'm staring at that the whole time, going, can they even see me? Are we even live anymore? Like, what's going on? So, apologies for being distracted for 14.3% of my stream, but. No, awesome race though, guys. Yeah, definitely got hectic there at the end, though for sure. And Jimmy, to your point about the crash coming out of 4, but I mean, otherwise, it was super fun to watch. Lots to talk about. I told William, I said, and this is a quote, I said, I don't care if Hardcastle won Bristol, that slingshot to the front would and is still the coolest thing he's done all season, straight up. It's just awesome. So that was super sick.
That was funny.
Yeah. But Yeah, so we got more of the guys in here now. So I don't know. We usually do the one at a time format. I'm not sure if you guys want to do anything differently. It's kind of fun just to listen to you discuss what had happened too. But yeah, I'm just kind of in here chatting. This is like the general chat of the Discord. So anything goes. I can even get Jimmy to drop an F-bomb.
Someone stop fighting.
You
please.
guys on the left. Oh, I'm just kidding. Or am I?
Yeah, we don't actually know. We'll see post race though. We could go over here. I'll throw the stream up so you guys can see what exactly I'm looking at. So we can break that down. First thing I would like to say, and I don't see him in there. I'm not sure if he had to go or not, but super unfortunate that Kerry had to pit a lap before everybody else and couldn't manage to find any partners there. He was having a really good race, and that just kind of fell out of favor towards the end, so that was unfortunate. Mitch, the black flag for speeding, that was a bummer because you were having an awesome race up until that point.
Oh man.
But shake it off.
I was in pole at one spot.
Yeah, you took the lead. We were cheering you on, man. It was awesome.
lap.
8 cars to the lead. It was super cool.
You led that lap.
Was there a cash prize for the most lap led? Because everybody wanted to go to the lead, like even early in the race.
Well, there was 3 points for the most laps led. You guys have the stats. You can probably tell me who did it because you can see stuff that I don't have.
What cares to drive?
Oh, maybe that's why then.
Yeah, it's 3.
Abbott at 14, I think.
Right? Yeah, we were thinking it might have been Corey, but yeah, it's 1
I
point.
did?
It's 1 point to lead the lap,
Sorry.
and it's
Yeah.
three.
Hort. That's what I
Yeah,
said.
yeah, you said Abbott. Yeah, and it's 3 points to lead the most laps. Just when you say Abbott, that's like half the field. So that's I just kind of.
My bad.
No, you're good, buddy. No, yeah, it's 3 points to lead the most laps, so it's very desirable, I guess. To
Wait, what lap are we looking at right now?
This is lap 69.
Because I was wondering, why is everybody rushing to the front like on lap 10? I was like, what?
Yeah, we were
Well, when
watching
the race,
Having fun.
Yeah.
it was like
Just having
a
Jimmy
group
and I were
of
just
cars
going
that
for it.
was
It was
just pinching like crazy. All like lap 1, lap 2. I was like, guys, we're not
We
gonna
also
make
have
it.
a fast repair, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, it could have
That's
been.
also definitely
Leighton, that was awesome too that you managed to sneak out of that whole situation and still not use yours. We were commenting about that too. You're like, I don't think he's using a fast repair because he's still in the pit. So save that one for a rainy day. Don't actually think you ended up using it, did you? Or did you? Maybe on the last
I
stop?
used it on a green flag stop
Okay.
because I was having trouble keeping up without someone.
You could have. Me, you were doing a great job, buddy. Way to wheel that thing. Still the.
I had to be on a bumper,
Yeah.
pushing the pusher to keep up.
Well,
that was why, like, the second half of the race, I was pretty much his buddy the entire time. I was just keeping him up there.
That's why the field got so jacked up when we were letting each other in line because we really had to back it up so that a lady could get in front.
Oh, there's our big crash there at the end. And I want to say that this race was awesome. That was like, that reminded me of like Mark Martin, Kevin Harvick, like straight up the whole field wrecks and then 2 vehicles make it to the end sort of thing. That was
Yeah.
super cool.
In 2007, yeah.
Yeah, so I was actually there for that one. So I guess if I'm asking any questions tonight, it's got to be, Frederick, how does it feel finally? 3 photo finishes this season so far, and finally, 3rd time's the charm. You got it, buddy. What can you say about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it because those 2 were heartbroken. Like, my heart was broken. I was like, damn, I lost again. I lost 1 time, and then the second time I lost again. I was like, damn, I'm never gonna win one of these. So yeah, it feels great.
Yeah. Well, I gotta wonder. So, how many races this season, guys, are you gonna make me submit to iRacing's top 10? That's a question for everybody because this is
All of
another
them?
one. This is another one that looks like it could go. I mean, that was I said my call, and I apologize. My call was not that great because I was just super distracted with OBS. I really shouldn't have let that bug me as much as it did. But thank you, William, for keeping me straight, smacking me around a little bit, telling me to shut up and pay attention. Appreciate you, buddy. No, I never said that.
Yeah,
but
well, we have 2 for the top 10 of January.
yeah, yeah, for real. Love that. I'm gonna have to go through and clip these. I always save the clips too, so I've got the whole season if anybody ever needs them for anything. I force my computer to hold all of our stuff, so super cool. Super cool finish. Yeah, there's a little bit of crazy contact there at the end, but as I was saying before I got interrupted by myself and my own thoughts, everyone, you can blame Thiago. for this one because he said fourth and third to last chats currently in my stream. Quote, I was promised a big one, ... And then when do we get a big one? So it's all his fault.
On that,
Bastard.
after that last pit stop, I was asking the same thing. Where's
Mhm.
the big one? I was
So-
promised a big one.
So Corey, thank you for bringing it to my attention, buddy. What the heck happened? Where were you?
So I kind of forgot that the trucks are not realistic at all when it comes to tire wear at super speedways, and I took 4 tires because in the Xfinity and the Cup car, you would probably do that, or at least I would at least. Yeah, no, everyone took either 2 tires or no tires, and I got left on an island.
You did. You
I did
certainly
it to
did.
myself.
That's unfortunate, but hey, man, it wasn't a speeding penalty this time, so.
No.
I cooked
There you
everyone
go.
on the brakes
There you go.
going into the pit lane.
Yeah, I was super impressed. You guys fanned out, and it was beautiful. I love these pit stops where like half the field comes in all at once and nobody dies. It's awesome. I'm sorry, unalives. It's really cool. So,
I was really nervous coming in behind Andrew.
yeah,
You
I was
know,
nervous coming in front of you because I'm like, if I hit the brakes too early, I'm getting ran over.
I am typically very late on the brakes for pit road, so it's a little scary.
he's like fair. Yep, that's totally fair. No.
you know, I wanted the record for the most poles in a season, and I got it, so I can't complain.
Tied it, right?
Yeah, that's ass.
tied
No,
it.
the
I got
record
it.
was 2. I got
Oh, okay.
3.
Season's not over.
Yeah.
You could get
Yeah,
four.
come on, Carrie, get 4.
See, okay, so that was the other thing I was going to say is, Sean, I'm not going to be here the rest of the season. I'm putting my faith in you.
Oh,
Carrie's good at qualifying.
You have to stop,
He'll get
Carrie.
third from Kansas,
No,
and
no,
then-
Sean has to stop, Carrie.
Your record's gone, boy.
No, I just got it.
Okay, you can have it for a week. Good job.
Come on. That's like how long did I have the record for the most wins in here after last season?
A-race.
A week. Yeah.
Yeah, the A-race.
Neat.
And then
Cool.
Alayton tied you again, and then Alayton got ahead of you.
And
That'll-
here we are again.
and a Leighton guy,
and then
he
you're
breaks so
tied.
stinking late, you know. No, it's good. No.
Yeah.
It happens.
In the chat, somebody is asking for an interview of Alex Tappert.
Yeah, I saw that. Alex, talk to me, buddy. How was tonight?
Hey.
Yeah, Alex, tell us. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep, I'm there.
Hello.
So mean, Jimmy.
Sorry.
Oh man. So, by the way, the whole time the kilometers thing, straight up messing. Like you guys are going 303 right. Oh, yeah. So I was the fuel manager for Carrie's race in PCA, which I don't know if you guys caught that or not, but it did go great. So the numbers really didn't matter. But anyways, back on track, Alex.
Is that 192?
So you had the photo finish where we won back in Daytona, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
did you have a lot of confidence going into tonight? Is super speedway racing kind of like your thing, or?
Yeah, I had success in some other league in Super Speedway, so yeah, I was aiming a good result today. I got one, but I'm a bit sad because I crashed at the end and involved my mate, which is in the leading fight championship, so I'm a bit sad about that, but I mean,
Fair
it
enough.
happens sometimes.
Well, I forget where everybody did end up. So Matthew ended up back in 9th, so I think he was the biggest loser in terms of positions there. Jimmy and Leighton got bumped back to 5th and 6th. They didn't fall back quite as much, but I'll walk through this one for me. I'll let you do this. And Jimmy, I swear to God, no, I'm just kidding. But talk me through the final lap of the race here and how this all went down. So I'm streaming if you can see it here in Discord. I'm not sure if you're one of my 8 spectators, but I've got you up on screen here. So talk me through what you're seeing and then what happens here in the final
I
corner.
mean, it's the last lap, so you're just pushing the hell to the way to the finish line, and that's what I was doing. And unfortunately, people, I mean, we're all waving at the end, and I just tried to go in the middle and get away from my mate, but
Yeah, I actually,
Yeah.
so I'm watching this, and of course, you know, this is you guys actually getting to see my race controlling live versus not, but it almost looked like because of the back and forth between the two trucks here, the 25 actually came up into you. I don't think that you went down into him at all. So I think Actually, the contact was almost initiated by the 25, but he was already loose from pushing the 51 there. So, I mean, that's just racing. That just happens. Everybody was ping-ponging and everything there, too. The 83 up top made that a little exciting, too. I'm sure Sean and Jimmy were white-knuckled in there going through the middle, but you guys all did great with that. Leighton almost sneaking through, Andrew almost sneaking through. Just a couple really close contacts there at the end, but gosh, I can't label one incident like that on the whole race of some really awesome action. So congrats tonight, buddy. P3, I think.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
snuck it in on the podium at the end. So first and third this season for your super speedway races. Not too bad if I say so myself.
No.
I have a question for you, Ben.
Okay. I have an answer, maybe.
Yeah, how am I third in the standings? I missed 2 races.
That's
Because
why.
there's you mean like should you be lower or higher? You think you should be lower than third?
Yeah, way lower.
Because there's 2 drop weeks.
Oh,
So,
that's why. Okay.
So yep. So those
Yeah.
2 weeks that you missed actually don't count. So.
Oh, that's good for me then.
Yeah, it works out. It's funny that you didn't know that and it missed perfectly. Yeah. So we normally run on a 9-week season. We normally run 2 drop weeks. At Six Sigma here. So that is
Two
why.
worst, I guess.
Yeah, it'll drop your 2 worst, whatever they are. If they're no shows or if they're, if you happen to run every week, it'll just get rid of the 2 worst finishes. So, more chances to scratch a bad week if you had one or if you just weren't here or whatever. So it keeps it a little bit more laid back versus like some more intense stuff. So I think that's good for you, buddy.
Yeah,
That's awesome. You didn't know that. So surprise.
Perfect.
Love to see that. That's a great scenic shot there too. As my photographers take a snap of that one. Great stuff. Who else we got in here that I haven't talked to yet? Pretty much everybody. Matthew, I don't think
conversation.
Yeah, we kind of talked a little bit. Matthew, do you have anything?
Yeah, I know.
On how tonight went, buddy? I see you snuck in on me late.
He's on mute at the minute.
I see that.
He stepped away.
Maybe he did. That's okay.
I want to know what
I ran out of fuel during my donuts.
Okay. Well, I guess you got enough fuel in it then, huh? Right on, dude. What was that, Mitch? I'm sorry, buddy.
So I want a count of the amount of free wides we had. I know it's a wide track, but holy.
Well, I'll tell you, we had a non-zero value for the amount of 4 wides we had, and that was terrifying. So.
Yeah,
no
Leighton.
one wrecked.
I don't know how.
Leighton thought we were 3 wide still, and I had someone below me. He came down to go into the middle, quote unquote, middle lane, and I was still there.
Yeah, you guys said hi. I did see that, and I did kind of let out a small scream.
Yeah.
But everything was fine. Oh man.
There were a couple moments where I could not see the entry to the corner, so I was just kind of guessing where I was, and
yeah,
it was a little sketchy.
No, I just figured that like the spotter doesn't call 4 wide, but I knew we were 4 wide, but I didn't know. I don't think you knew we were 4 wide, and so when you were like almost clear, you like moved across into my lane because I had someone like on my rear quarter, and that's where that touch happened. But if we were 3, then it would have been my fault, and I would have drifted up, quote unquote, a lane. But yeah, that was sketchy.
Yeah, I
got screwed.
That was sketchy. I don't know if I could catch. Did you guys actually get like a 2x for that or anything, or was it not enough contact for that?
Well, I think we may have. I don't know.
Oh no, that was you and Brian.
No,
no.
I don't
that
think
was
so.
That was tough too. That was really a bummer. I think because William had talked to me about this when he'd said that the spotter doesn't normally pick up your calls until you cross the start finish line, and so that's probably why he didn't get a call for you on the outside. And I was like, well, that was a bummer, and probably pretty unexpected for everybody involved. But I digress, and we move on. Well, I won't sit here and hold everybody up all race. William, do you have any closing thoughts, buddy? I know you had a lot of fun up here with me tonight again. You're a fantastic broadcaster. I do miss seeing you out on the track, though, but I do appreciate having company up here.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm curious. Obviously, Sean now is 5 points clear at the top of the standings. Only 2 races to go. One kind of super speedway at Kansas, and then there's obviously Dover as well. Do you think he can close it out?
I mean, we're sure as hell gonna try.
boy.
Strategy doesn't change since the past, since like the halfway point. I've had the same strategy, and that's just
Win.
Mirror Matt and try not to finish behind him. It's just been paying attention to where he is on the track, and if he's ahead of me, I'm trying like hell to get back ahead of him. So yeah, we got 2 more. 5 points in this league with this scoring system isn't a massive gap, but it's not a small one either. So we'll just have to keep plugging away. Kansas, I'm not going to be good at. I know that. Dover, I have a shot.
So maybe see some aggressive moves next week from Sean Ryan to try to capitalize on a stronger track. Maybe. Or is that just the news putting words in your mouth?
You're very well media trained, Ben.
Mm-hmm. Not a day in my life, buddy. I don't know what's going on. I just ask people questions and they laugh at me. So that's it. That's all. That's my job. And to throw penalties at people. I had more fun EOLing people before the race though than during the race. So I was asking if anybody else wanted one. I was handing them out free. Like they were asking me or something. Anyways. All right. Well, from me up here in the booth and William to everybody else on the track, everybody have a fantastic evening. And we will see you next week at Dover. Till then, guys.